All right, so we are going to go over the distributive property here. So if you take a look at the definition, the distributive property is when multiplying a number by a quantity that is either added or subtracted, multiply the outside number by everything inside of the parentheses. So let's say that you're at a restaurant, at a fast food place, and you have 7 people, and these 7 people are going to each get a combo which includes 1 soda, 1 burger, 1 fry, and 1 chip. So you're going to multiply everything by the 7 that is right here. You can tell it's multiplying because it is touching the parentheses, and when something is touching, it means multiply. And then each of these quantities are added. So you are going to take 7 times 1S for soda, 7 times 1B for burger, 7 times 1F for the fries, and 7 times 1C for the chips. You're going to do the happy rainbows, which means you're going to swoop to each of these items, and you will end up with 7 times 1S is 7S, 7 times 1B will be 7B, 7 times 1F will be 7F, and then 7 times 1C is going to be 7C. So your answer here will end up being 7S plus 7B plus 7F plus 7C. You already distributed there. So we're going to do it again. Let's use this next example where we're doing 4 of these. And we actually have here 4 times the quantity of 5 waters, 5W, and you've got 1H, and you've got 1C all added here. Again, we're going to use the distributive property, so we're going to draw happy rainbows. 4 times 5W, 4 times 1H, and 4 times 1C. When you do the multiplication, you will end up with 4 times 5W is 20W. 4 times 1H is 4H. And 4 times 1C is 4C. And that will be your final answer right there. Now let's try some at the bottom here. Okay, you've got 5 times 1 burger and 5 times 1 fry. So I'm going to draw my happy rainbows. And I am going to go ahead and do my multiplication. And I end up with 5 times 1 burger is 5B. And 5 times 1 fry is 5F. And that is my answer right there. Let's look at number 2. Okay, in this one we actually have 3 sodas and then we have 1 burger. So we're going to go ahead and distribute using happy rainbows. 2 times 3 sodas and 2 times 1 hot dog. So I'm going to end up with the answer. 2 times 3 sodas is 6 sodas. And then 2 times 1 hot dog is going to be 2 hot dogs. So you end up with the answer 6S plus 2H. All right, let's take a look at number 3. You have 3 times the quantity of 4H plus 2X. So we don't actually have any pictures, just numbers here. So we're going to notice that we're multiplying, so we're going to draw happy rainbows. 3 times 4H and 3 times 2X. When you do that, you end up with the answer. 3 times 4H is 12H, and you end up with 3 times 2x being 6x. Okay, again, let's move on to number 4. We've got 5 times d and then 5 times f, but we need to pay attention to the sign there. So there is this minus sign right here, so we're going to use that as we're doing this, and we end up with the answer. 5 times d is 5d, and then we have a minus sign, so we need to be careful to put the minus sign, and then 5 times f, which is 5f. All right. So if you take a look at number 5, we are going to go up here, and we're going to do 2 times the quantity of x plus f minus w. So we're going to draw our happy rainbows, which shows us to multiply to everything in the parentheses. So 2 times x is going to give us 2x. We've got a plus sign here. 2 times f is going to give us 2f. And we've got a minus sign here, and 2 times w is 2w. All right, so let's take a look at number 6. We are going to do 4 times the quantity of 2x plus 3m. So draw happy rainbows, so we know we're going to multiply 4 by 2x and 4 by 3m. We end up with the answer 4 times 2x equals 8x, and 4, whoops, that's a plus sign, and then 4 times 3m is actually going to be 12m. Almost done here. We're going to go on to number 7. We're going to do 6 times the quantity of 3x minus f, pay attention to that minus sign, plus 4c. So we're going to draw happy rainbows, and we are going to multiply so that we end up with 6 times 3x is 18x. Then there's a minus sign for, oops, we forgot the x. Don't want to forget that. That would be bad. Then the minus sign, 6 times f is 6f. And then the plus sign, and 6 times 4c is 24c. All right, if you take a look at this bottom number 8, you're going to see that Susie writes this 5 times the quantity of 3x plus 3, and then she gets 10x plus 3. And it says, what is her mistake? So we know she made at least one, if not more than one. So you're going to draw happy rainbows to be able to distribute 5 times 3x and 5 times 3. What would you get if you did 5 times 3x and 5 times 3? You'd put a plus sign in between. What did she do wrong here, and did she perhaps do something wrong here? Check that out and see what you think. All right, if you have more questions, contact me at emiller@mvcsd.us, and then also check out my combining like terms video. Thanks so much. Bye.